I mean, I don't think it's any specific messages needed because these guys are pros. They know what the situation is. And most guys look at it like an opportunity. Here's my chance. I'm going to make the most of it, and that's what you want to do.
And I think you addressed this the other day. It sounds like you'll continue to get your callously available. Just kidding. Sorry. You guys going to continue to look at corners in defensive basketball available given all the injuries?
Corners out there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You look at them, but, you got to understand. It's late. Most guys are on teams right now. So part of that with the guys who are veteran guys is who's in shape. Who's been working? Who really wants to play this year? Because if you're a guy's out and you got some pedigree, you got to be in shape. You got to be ready to go. That's So it's really on those guys to be ready to go.
John, we didn't see a shot out there. Just the rest of it, or did we have any kind of setback?
No setback. It's a process. There's a process to get you guys back. So he's on schedule.
We learned a lot, and now we have to use it and get better.
Kevin, I think I saw you talking to Montez Sweat toward the end of the 11s. Were you just kind of that peacekeeper and kind of keep things at a level?
Oh no, I was just asking what he was thinking on that the play right beforehand. I thought they were trying to set something up, and I was just curious if I read it right.
Kevin, there's a good competition going on at the other guard spot. I mean, what has stood out to you about Salah and Simpson?
I'll say this, both very talented guys. Salah coming in as a rookie, being able to move the way he does, the way he's picking things up, the way he plays. It's impressive for a guy that young. To be able to do that. And then John, coming in, keeping a cool head. He's big, he's strong, he can do anything we ask of him, and he keeps getting better every day. So I think no matter who ends up in that spot, I think we're going to win in the long run.
So you played for a lot of different coordinators, a lot of different systems. What stands out to you about the offense that Tommy was found to
I'd say it's very fast. I think he wants to make everything efficient, fast, clean. So just 1 play, 2 play, 3 play. However that goes. He's trying to make it very efficient. So we can do what we do.
Kevin, how important is it for a guy who started to playing those releases and kind of scratch that against another team?
It's always good, to get after it. Honestly, we treat these last 2 days as game days. That's how we approach it as an line. And I think we worked on the communication part. It felt like a game while we were out there, and it's good for us.
What's the toughest thing about going up against guys like a handful of Sweat and guys they have?
They're just super, super good, super strong, and super big. You don't see guys like that every day, let alone the entire front built up of guys like that. So you can't ask for better work than that.
Kevin, where do you see the most growth from
I think just more so than anything, it's confidence. He knows football. Now he's been in the league a year. I mean, he's just taking everything, his knowledge, his command of the line to the next level. And I'm pretty glad he's on our team.
Kevin, what have you seen kind of between the connection between Lamar and Odell? I think everyone wants to talk about two of the big names in football. What have you seen in that connection?
I think it's just getting better. Like you said, like two of the outlier best players in this league, being together. I think that just allows for magic to happen.
Kevin, you guys went against a really strong front four. You referenced that. It looked like you guys were setting a really good pocket for passing downs today. How much confidence does that give you progressing forward?
I mean, I think, anytime you go against good competition and, you battle and do all right, I think it, sets you up for the future. But I'm sure, if we feel all right about it, we're going to watch film. We're all going to be banging our heads on our desks like, all right, we got to get better. We still have some time, before the season starts. So we have to use every minute we can.
You come from other organizations, of course, and talk a little bit about the coaching staff and what it's improving. Obviously, Simpson being a big problem with that. Is that a good problem
I think it's just, we work technique every day. We work about finishing, trying to be in good position. And, we have refs here all the time. So, they're going to call it if, it happens during practice. So we know what the refs are thinking and how, we can be sneaky and get away with it, or better yet, not do it.
A lot of talk about Lamar's increased command of the huddle before the snap. Have you seen him grow in that regard, just confidence level, having the knowledge and the comfort to change from something to something else?
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime Lamar, makes any sort of change or call, we know he's about to do something magical. So, pretty excited when he does it.
About the offense, when Todd was at Georgia, it was kind of hard to classify what they did because they did so much. You think how is offense is it looking? Do you get the sense that's going to be very varied and multiple and all that?
I think so. I mean, I think we have a lot of really cool, unique personnel all around the ball. So I feel like we're able to do anything and everything. So it's just on us, being able to show them, we can master it all and get it done.
Yeah, when you talk about the speed and efficiency, how does that affect the offensive line?
More so anything, I feel like it, when things are going well, it breeds energy, makes us want to do it more and more and keep going. And, it's on us to get in shape and get it done.
Do you think you're in better shape now, cardiovascularly, this year because of the top than you were maybe last year?
I think I always stay in shape, but, it doesn't hurt, running tempo and doing all that good stuff all the time.
I think there's always things you can improve on, and that's just me being a perfectionist. Like, I'm always gonna say there's room for improvement. But I think where we're at today, at this point, on whatever day it is in camp, I think we're in a good place. Just about, like I say all the time, just getting 1% better each and every day.
I don't know if you saw the clip of Ocho Cinco, but he said that if you get hurt, you'll be the first $200 million guy. I'm curious what your thoughts on that.
I've seen it, and I hate the coulda, woulda, shoulda. But I can sit up here and tell you, as someone at 4 or 5 years old, I always felt I was one of the best athletes. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I don't know about 200 million. I would have definitely loved to have that. But I just know that if I would have loved to see what would have happened in my career if I had never been hurt. But I think God placed this journey for me to be here, specifically to be able to be exactly who I am today. And the adversity that I've been through will allow me to, later on in life when things hit, I think I'll be able to handle it a little bit better.
One more, please.
Odell, we've seen guys like Sean Ryan. He had a good preseason game. Tariq Black's been good all summer. What have you seen from the younger guys in the room?
Just that hunger, that want. Like I say, this is their opportunity of a lifetime, and it's a tricky business. It's only 53 that make it. We got 90 guys in there, so everyone's fighting for a spot. It's all love, and these are your brothers. But at the end of the day, each and every time you step on that field, each and every rep you take, this is your opportunity to make the team. So these young guys that came in, embraced the challenge, worked hard, tried their best to perfect their craft, and now they're making plays. So I love to see it. I'm always here to be any advice you need or anything of that matter. I'm just happy for those guys. I'm happy when they score or catch a pass. It's like I catch one. So it's all love and all love for sure.
Thank you, Odell.
How would you say things went these past couple days, Roquan?
I thought things went great. Got some good work versus the Commanders. We came out, did what we had to do, and I felt like we got better as a team. So that's all you can ask for in these joint practices, and I'm sure those guys will say the same.
It looked like it was really intense out there. Guys like you haven't been able to go up against another team. What was it like finally being able to hit a different jersey?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always great when you're having an opportunity to go out, hit guys on an opposing team as opposed to hitting your own guys for 3 weeks or so. So it was great, and then being able to just get out and work against people who may not know your moves as good as someone from the opposing team may know. So I enjoyed it, and I thought it was great work, and we all got better.
Roquan, Coach Harbaugh told us that Marlon's going to have foot surgery. The timeline for him to return not determined yet, but having Marlon out for any significant period, how does that impact the defense?
Yeah, it definitely hurts the defense. When a leader like Marlon is not out there with us, but I know he'll get back as soon as he can, and we'll try to pick up the slack where he's not there when he's not out there. But looking forward to him being out there pretty soon.
What have you felt of the performance of the two young guys out on the edges already?
I think those guys are getting better each and every day. Watching 9-9 and 9-0, the other guys coming out ready to work, and it showed, going up against the Commanders and the reps that the guys were getting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what those guys are able to do come Sundays in the regular season.
When you have a list of CBs go down, or guys are out with injury in one specific group, as a leader, as a teammate, do you at all go up to that kind of position group and talk to them like, hey, we need more out of you guys now, or now's your opportunity, or time to shine, or anything like that? Or do you plan to?
No, you can't really put much pressure on guys' plate like that because at the end of the day, we're all opportunists. So guys are getting opportunities that may have never gotten an opportunity before. And when you take advantage of that and just show the coaching staff exactly what you can do when your name is called on, and when the guys are down, we root for the guys to get back as soon as they can. But when the guys are out there with us, they're part of the team. So we're here to cheer them on, and we expect them to make the same type plays as a Marlowe as well.
Look, I know the last couple of days you've been playing their offense, obviously. But 3 games so far. What's your impression about your all's offense has kind of progressed and how difficult it is to defend what they're doing?
Shoot, I think honestly you should just probably watch the offense versus their defense, and that'll let you know for sure. But from what I watched, the eye and the sky don't lie, as they say. But I think it's good work going up against our offense, and they give us so many different pictures. Getting big ball can spread you out, can do so many different things, and I think that can prepare you for just about any opponent we face throughout the year. So I'm excited to see what our offense is going to do week in and week out.
Roquan, specifically with Lamar and Odell, I know you're a linebacker, you're more focused on that, but have you seen how that kind of relationship has developed out in the field between Lamar and OBJ?
Yeah, and I see those guys, kicking it as well. So, and I think that's a good way to have that chemistry amongst those guys. And I think there's going to be a lot of great things, a lot of deep balls, intermediate balls, and balls all over the field for those guys that they're going to be sharing amongst each other. So I'm excited about that connection with those two.
Roquan, with yourself getting limited reps in the preseason, what's your biggest takeaway from a joint practice like this? Do you kind of treat it like a preseason game?
I think it's the most realistic work, and I'm no rookie. It's not my first time not having reps in preseason or whatever like that. So I think I know how to play ball, and it's just always good just to be able to go out here and get game-like scenarios versus a quality opponent in the Commanders. So it's never bad, and you can never turn down good work.
Roquan, you guys got Trenton Simpson back on Monday. I know he looks like he's still easing his way back in. But what's been your impression of his return and how he's looked since he's come back?
You can tell he don't have the camp legs unless he's just twitched up like that. But yeah, I'm excited for the guy to keep learning, keep growing into his body. And so I think there's a lot of great things in store for him. And Zio and Mike's just going to keep molding into the player he's going to be.